Hi guys, I decided to make the video because I think it'd be inspiring and fun, and I just thought it'd be a good choice too. I wrote everything down that I wanted to say, so bear with me if I read something wrong. Like, don't get all mad at me. So, yeah, here goes. Coming out is an intense experience. It takes a lot of courage and guts. I think I should tell you my story and then continue. I came out freshman year, a couple weeks into the school year. It was specifically for Brett Norman, if you guys remember him, because I kind of liked him and stuff. But yeah, I came out for him specifically, and a friend of mine who already knew, convinced me that I should stop hiding about it. And I came out to Desi. Actually, I wrote her a note in English. I remember this perfectly. I wrote her a note in English. She's like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she like ran over to everyone and was like, "Guys, he came out, blah," and everyone was like, "I knew it, I knew it." Was it Miss Copeland? No, it was Miss McGee back then. It's English class, and yeah, and then school. At school, I was still kind of hiding it. When people would ask me, I'd be like, "No." Like if you weren't a close friend, I'd be like, "I don't know." But then sophomore year came, and I was like, you know what? I don't care what you guys think of me, and I'm gonna do what I want. I started wearing colored pants. I started being more open about it. When people asked me, I'd be like, "Hell yeah, man!" I just didn't care what people thought anymore, and that was a good thing to do. So sorry, my Facebook is beeping. Probably calls in. Hi. But anyway, and then beginning of sophomore, yeah, it was the beginning of sophomore year, probably within the first couple weeks of sophomore year, right before sophomore year started. I came up to my mom. It was kind of like I didn't really tell her. She kind of figured it out because I left my Facebook open and I gave her my laptop, and she was like, "What the heck is this?" Blah, blah, blah. But she was totally accepting of me being who I am, and we've gotten a lot closer since then, and I'm really glad it happened. Then a couple months later at Christmas, I was at my dad's house, and sorry I'm boring you guys. I'm boring you with my story. I'm just trying to, give examples, just because it's my video. So anyway, so I was at my dad's house for Christmas, and I was the day that my cousins came in town. It was a couple days after Nick and I came in town, and I was talking to my cousin Courtney about, like, if you see anything on my Facebook, don't tell the rest of the family. She's like, "What are you, gay?" And I was like, So that was when I came out to her, and then I came out to my stepmom and my dad because we were having a fight in the kitchen, and I went and I told my stepmom, and then when I told my dad, he was just like standing there in shock and stuff. But yeah, so that's how I came out to everyone else. Oh, and then I came out to Nick because he like told my mom that he's like, "I know Jake's gay," and I'm like, "Damn it," because I didn't want to tell him for other reasons that I will get into later. But yeah, that's my story. Well, back to my reading. I realized I was gay in 7th grade. Yes, all of you people in middle school who teased me and stuff, you guys were right. But I was just staying in the closet to avoid being bullied and even more in the harassing words, because you guys were kind of mean back then. And some of you guys have like apologized and stuff, but that's really, thank you for those who apologized, and for those of you who haven't, and those of you who are still douchebags. But yeah. With the whole bullying thing with me, really escalated in 4th grade with this guy, because I don't want to like get in trouble for saying this on Facebook, but my little brother started the whole rumor about me. Like, he told somebody that I was a faggot, and that kind of escalated everything. And I was 9 was the first time I ever got like physically bullied. I got backed into a corner and I got a dodgeball thrown at my head like a million times. And then bullying was bad in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, especially 8th grade. And then 9th grade, everyone kind of stopped who was in middle school because they realized I didn't care, and especially sophomore junior year. Yeah, back to my reading. It's not going to be easy. For those of you out there who are afraid of what people will think about you, fuck the haters. Yes, I cuss on Facebook, get over it. This is a special occasion and I can do what I want. You're an amazing person and you deserve to be happy. Those of you who are scared of your family's judgments, they love you and always will. They will always love you no matter what happens. They will accept you, they will support you. Then again, I don't want to discourage anyone by saying this, but if they're like super religious, it might not be the right time to tell them, because maybe later in your life when you're grown up and on your own, you can tell them, be like, Mom, Dad, I'm gay, and they can be like, repent all they want, but since you're alone, it doesn't matter. And besides, you gotta start with your friends anyway. Your friends will support you through everything. True friends will always stick with you, and for those of you who don't, or for those of the friends that don't stick with you, you know what? They can go fuck themselves, because they don't deserve you. Besides, they've just lost an amazing friend who's super open and honest and happy with who they are. So yeah, I hope this was inspiring and stuff. I know it was kind of boring, but I just wanted to like help like inspire. And growing up gay is not easy. I'm gonna be honest. It's not easy. It kind of, there's people's judgments. There's laws. There's bullying, but who cares? Because you gotta be who you are, and you can't be afraid your whole life. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm putting this on Tumblr too, so, and I know I'm saying this on Facebook, but you know what, I don't really care. So yeah, if you have a Tumblr, like, go reblog it and stuff, because I want people to be inspired all over the place. Well, I hope this was good. I love you guys. Don't be afraid to be who you are.